Good morning. How's it going? Morning, Frost. Morning, Ray. How are ya? I'm doing alright, I suppose. Missed out on playing some Marvel Rivals last night because I went to bed too early. Vlad was like... Vlad sent me a message and he goes... oh, we should play Marvel Rivals. Let's get to Grandmaster tonight. And I was just like, oh, sorry man, just woke up. Went to bed. There he goes. Ah. Shame. Real shame. Let me have a look. It's under sub-stories, right? No, I'll just check it afterwards. I don't know what happens if I click into there. I'll just do it afterwards. Not a big deal. Was that the guy's name? Dick Gumshoe? I think Gumshoe is... It was like an old-timey word for detective, wasn't it? Did I get 8+ hours? Hell no. Oh, no, I didn't. I got 7, maybe? DLC 5 is set after the main game is only like 20 minutes. Yeah, I know, you said. You said that yesterday. Yeah, but you've already finished them, right? So it might not show up.
Why did you let go halfway through?
That's more than what you're getting. Get some more sleep, Ray. What's wrong?
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the mystery labyrinth.
Maybe that means I've...
If I need to finish the others, then I'm not doing it.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor.
I have zero interest in doing the DLC for this
mystery
game.
labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
Because I was looking into it a little bit.
Finally uncovered Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Just
It's
up ahead.
literally just a longer version of a side quest.
I will expose
There's like no puzzles, no mini games, no nothing. I ain't got any interest in doing that.
That's my mission as a detective. Can I count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time. Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
and let's dance. I thought there was going to be a big reveal that she could literally just summon the sword at any point and didn't have to do this.
Here's the solution key we'll need.
Bleh.
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
Wait, you could? She could do it normally. I knew it.
Let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Oh.
This is Kanai Ward.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I've already
Well,
figured out
we should
everything.
be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
That's my only criticism of this game. I think I mentioned this
I
yesterday.
think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first
It's
place.
too easy, and it's too
I've got a
obvious.
feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end.
Like, when I was playing the Danganronpa games, like, yeah, I'd never played
No, I
games
can't
like that
reveal anything
before,
about our pact.
so it may have been harder to figure out.
Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
But there was, like, no...
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective.
There's, like, nothing in this game that,
At the
like,
very
comes
least,
close to
I
that.
have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness
Like,
to
the
everyone.
shock, the surprise,
Hmm? I think I've heard that before somewhere.
spending half an hour trying to figure
You
something out.
remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Anyway, here it comes. It's the mystery protecting Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Then we just need to solve it. Let's go, Shinigami!
Do I not have enough money to buy an umbrella? What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kansai Ward's... What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's develop? Be the homunculus research. I mean, that's what they were doing here.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master.
Huh?
Yeah. Why did the unified government request the homunculus research? Military, medical, academic. Oh, I don't remember. Should I remember? Probably should. What effective. Is this just about the first homunculus escaping? Just about Makoto. Characteristics. Military organizations? Possibly. What's history? It's just about the restricted area. What the hell? Doesn't say anything about why. Maybe it's in the glossary. Does it actually not say anywhere why? I mean, my gut says military. Because it says here, Yomi used Dr. Huesca to start trading with outside military organizations, but that's not... That doesn't really say why they started the research. Oh, there it is. The unified government sought out and began research for military applications of homunculi.
Right here. The Yuji wanted to create an immortal army and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was for military purposes. So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
So weird.
Is that a mystery phantom?
But whose phantom is it? Me? Why?
The Mystery Phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me?
Oh my
That's
god.
impossible!
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah. Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy.
I mean, we know they definitely exist. We've seen them.
It's not a fantasy! Homunculi do exist! No, homunculi don't exist! I was wrong! Completely wrong! The homunculi don't exist!
What's the difference here? Homunculi who wander around the restricted area seem to subsist on human flesh. Vicky's investigation yielded this report about the homunculus experiments. It describes how a UG research organization first successfully created a homunculus 3 years prior. Device located in the restricted area can artificially... It's probably going to be about how it was a failure, right?
Have you even seen a homunculus?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any proof they exist?
Yes.
It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled.
It was cancelled, that's true.
That research
I guess it was a failure.
complete failure. This is the truth. No, 3 years ago.
Yeah, but the problem with that is it
Fubuki
became too
successfully
easy to figure
manufactured a
out.
homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly said so. So, that really was me. Why would I be a mystery phantom?
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's keep going.
Unless I'm just completely wrong, in which case it's not easy to figure out.
Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that
What was
homunculus
Case
they were able
3?
to create. According to the report Fubuki left behind,
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
Case 3 was the one with
the only successful specimen
Fubuki, right?
was from the world's greatest mind.
Oh, Case 3 was the Resistance one.
He's back! The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom!
It's like the least memorable of all the cases.
Hey, run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master Dumbface!
This time you directly said I was dumb.
Oh no, the Nail Man's gonna get me.
The clock tower, it's blocking the path.
Just solve the mystery like you always do! You got this!
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? We're trying to say that it's Vivia with this one? Or is this one specifically talking about homunculi? This one's just talking about defective homunculi. Oh, he's called the world's greatest mind. Oh, it's number 1. Oh, here he comes.
The true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator. It's the person known as number 1 of the World Detective Organization. He ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere. Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing. Anyway, let's go after him.
To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind. Number 1 of the
Nail
WDO. But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about
That's kind of cool.
Hey, Master!
Why did they not make the
What's up?
mystery,
Nothing. I was just
whatever,
thinking
mystery
about how we should keep
dungeon?
our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries.
Why did they not make it look like
The
this
homunculus
during the
disappeared,
Nailman
right?
case?
So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
This would have been so much cooler.
Well, number 1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
See, I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff. Besides, world's greatest mind, he got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be one of these where you actually have to make it to the end. Yeah, this is a really cool looking version of it. And this is what the mystery dungeon should have looked like. Bit disappointing, to be honest, to know what we could have had.
Setting aside how the UG's research facility succeeded in their homunculus experiment, the problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research being done here?
Good question.
Seems like that's the mystery we face.
What occurred at Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research? Well, Project Homunculus, obviously.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about anyway?
I don't know the exact details.
That's what we have to figure out next.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of
I wonder what
research?
was done to prepare for Project Homunculus.
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master!
Oh, that's right. Kurumi said that everybody had a blood test.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago, at the same time as Project
Is it
Homunculus.
Iron Mouth?
All the residents were
Maybe.
forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated. Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is...
Uh-oh.
Blood? There are some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
This place seems familiar.
It's Doya.
It looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay, that...
Oh god. Wonder if I could have taken either staircase there. Doesn't look like it.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but,
What's wrong?
well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
It's pretty horrible here too!
Uh-oh.
Master,
What was
pause attention!
creation?
This must be it!
This one.
I knew it. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
All of them?
All of them.
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town.
And then
Even
replace
if a
them.
few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen. That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well,
Whoa.
You better concentrate!
This one.
must be it.
That's why nobody remembers the blank
In the end,
week.
Project Homunculus was a failure, and as a result, the blank week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
An entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? And what is the Blank Week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the Blank Week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together!
Barrel time. It's barrel time. All of Kanai Ward's residents were blank during the blank week.
Nice! Nice! Great! Nice!
Nice.
Nice!
Replaced. Told you. The water still following. Oh. Run.
Great job, Master! Awesome teamwork! Master?
They were all swapped during the Blank Week mystery.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the Blank Week mystery.
Huh? Everyone? Come on, that couldn't have happened!
Yes. It's impossible.
Oh, here we go.
It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the real Master?
Obviously it's me. The Blank Week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong.
Bloody does.
Everything you say is wrong.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one. No. You're wrong.
No, that's wrong.
They couldn't have been swapped. That claim doesn't hold up. No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's all made up! Red.
There's proof that they switched. Details concerning memory.
Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out!
Sneaky.
Every resident fell asleep.
Resident fell asleep.
There's a gap in their memories.
Ah!
That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
No.
Through this mystery.
Because even the homunculi that we came across at the factory
A homunculus retains all
remembered.
the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is obviously wrong. They can...
Reason would be wrong. Yasuhiko's investigation yielded this report about the homunculus research. This just talks about Kanai Ward. Genetic data from the time of collection is replicated. Extreme decrease in intelligence that occurs when they revive. There may be a mortal. Oh, I see. So the homunculi are fine, but if they die, they come back as zombies. Ah, that's what it is. The reason they don't remember is because of the sunlight, which is why then they had to make the city rain permanently. To get rid of the sunlight.
Inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Where's this going?
This is the truth.
It's hard to tell sometimes where it's going to end up.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. The experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
That's what caused the blank week mystery? What's with him? Why is he laughing? I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yes.
no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody?
Probably.
But no one mentioned anything like that! How'd they manage to hide it?
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
Killed and turned into meat buns, probably.
What do you mean, gone?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, the original residents died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone. With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
Oh,
This is the
so her
tragedy that
granddad
befell
didn't
Kanai Ward 3
leave.
years ago.
He was just
That's
killed.
the truth behind the Blank Week mystery.
See, I had a theory at one point that her granddad was number one.
You destroyed it.
I think that quickly went out the
exposed
window.
the mystery behind the city. You're an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy. But it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind this city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
Why, though? Why are you sheltering the mystery of Kanai Ward?
Look, I keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's...
Do we have proof a switch took place? No.
zero evidence for that.
Oh, I'd argue I
destroyed
dodged
after the
those.
experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible. Homunculi would have attacked the city. No one was killed by the homunculi.
Wait, this guy was.
This is the truth.
Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly showed the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already. The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also a swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the Blank Week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up. I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
Good question.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Oh my god.
Watch out!
What is the reason for the unending rain? Oh, I know that.
Cut it to pieces!
Yeah, that one.
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Master, don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
That hypocrite! I'll expose him for who he is. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper.
They end up in the village.
The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
That's why they were getting rid of the bodies so
Peacekeepers always
quickly,
tried to
not
get
because
rid
of the rain.
bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi. It must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
We've got you now! There's nowhere to run, Master!
I told you, that's not me! You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that!
What is the source of nutrition for Kanai Ward's residents? Meat buns. Meat buns are people.
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you?
Yes, I do.
The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much. Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed. And yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth. It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them. A bomb?
He's trying to
Bomb.
kill you, but you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this. They're physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward's darkness. Physical abnormalities?
Let's go, Master! We gotta join hands and defeat my other Master!
Kenilworth residents blank blood as evidence of their physical abnormality. Oh. Gotta wait for it to come all the way around again. Unless I can hit it from here. Oh, I can. Zap the bomb.
Huh? Pink blood?
Pink blood.
Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in this city, I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why? I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things. Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
Still could have pointed it out.
Why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the color? It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime scenes with Halara. Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town. Maybe they all believed it too. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink. Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals. Now, you're finally seeing the big picture. I've been waiting for this!
Master's Mystery Phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him! Otherwise, you'll get caught in its destruction!
Fine. Let's end this. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
It's a twist that only gets people who play Danganronpa. True.
You? You think you can do it?
Wait, are we on the book already? Oh. Deduction denouement. Oh, that's true, he did. You right. generator. Which unlocks homunculi. Which unlocks sunlight. Put blood test there. Put Huesca there. We'll put sunlight there.
That's a wrap, folks! I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement.
Denouement.
It all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Huesca's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a massive defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The Blank Week mystery refers to the period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years
That everybody's
ago,
dead.
the defective homunculi of all of Kanai Ward residents murdered their human
Even
counterparts.
Swank? No.
Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city.
Whatever happened to
Rain
that
clouds
guy?
then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled buns.
The pink blood wasn't caused by the rain.
Swank.
It's actually
The guy in the back there with the gold
evidence
jacket
that every
from the
resident is a
train.
homunculus.
truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
You reckon he got cubed? Probably. Oh. Oh, hello, Makoto.
It's you! Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the Mystery Phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you. Is that a solution blade?
Doesn't have a keyhole on it.
Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield
Oh,
our
it's on the
solution
other side.
blades to find the answer. Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do? Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh, yeah. You should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me. For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who he is.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
I'm pretty sure he's the homunculus that escaped the testing facility 3 years ago. Alright, this guy won't let up. You still remember how to deal with this kind of situation, don't you? If the answer isn't right, just wait it out and get ready for the next attack.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why? Can you answer that?
What was happening in Kanai Ward when Makoto arrived? No. Ooh, that one. Oh, that's quick.
Yes, that's it. I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago. All to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
Why did he change his mask?
Without me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt! I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here. But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city. I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
What did Makoto do to protect Kanai Ward? That one.
You isolated all of Kanai Ward! And you call that protecting them? You trapped them!
Changed his mask again.
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map.
I mean, he's
Planned
right.
to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. We would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Hey, Master. There's something weird about this mystery phantom. Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
It's because that's really him.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
He shut down the experiment, didn't he? Yeah, that.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi. So I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints.
Bink.
That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment. Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying. The experiments created the defects, so we transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
I mean, he had to keep feeding them, didn't he?
Phantom fool you! Try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth!
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
What crime did Makoto commit? I mean, that's not really a crime. That one!
You may wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
Ooh. Oh, I like that
I
one.
have
That
no
one's good.
choice.
That's the best one
They
yet.
must eat in order to survive. Besides, I never took innocent people. I gathered criminals with
Yeah,
no
the memo
chance of
said that it was all
rehabilitation,
criminals and
and
stuff,
simply
right?
accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
That doesn't make it right.
At any rate, that's not just my
How do you kidnap somebody that's on death row?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
Oh.
WDO?
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you! You just flaunted their name to capture criminals! In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case!
Did it?
If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive! And we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this!
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well.
Yeah, we
Go
would.
on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
We were here to deal with the peacekeepers, weren't we? Yeah, so it's got to be the Yomi thing.
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close. Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information.
Oh, that's right.
If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
So everyone gathering here was all part of that masked guy's plan?
Because you achieved your goal, you're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
What?
I
What
knew it.
happened to the other master detectives?
It's the real him.
Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
Also, you know, pink blood, just saying.
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals! You even killed my friends! For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here!
Damn.
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that! I'll...
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Huh? What do you mean? is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery. For everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet. No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate. Their very existence is this city's mystery.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable? They're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
Did he?
To protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind. I will expose the truth.
Oh.
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this?
Shut up!
How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
He's getting bigger!
Like 8, maybe?
It's due to your uncertainty.
Like 8 people died?
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone?
I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right.
But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me! If you've draped the city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth!
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question. It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Who? Makoto? That's true. I still don't know who he really is. I've never seen the face beneath his mask.
You're right. I have to figure out who he is. Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
You've got quite a capable assistant, oh mighty detective. I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth. Truth isn't needed in this city.
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Again with that? Come on. Okay, Shinigami. Let's lay it all out.
Barrel time. What is Makoto? NC. Homunculus. Bloody knew it.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus!
Dun dun dun.
No, stop! If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself! Huh?
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
Where's Makoto born? At the research base. Not that one. That one.
It's the answer! You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight. Which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
Makoto's DNA is based on... Number 1. Smartest guy ever or whatever.
Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number 1. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number 1, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of number 1?
He doesn't
The
look
old
like
man?
the one we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became a homunculus. If you looked just like number 1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number 1. So that's my identity, huh? Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Planned?
But it's not over yet. You're still not done. You still haven't seen it!
What's with him? No matter how many mysteries I solve, it doesn't faze him.
Master, I'm sorry. This could be really bad.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Something strange about this phantom. There's still something more to him.
There
What
is.
is he hiding? It just feels off.
For now, let's figure it all out. Concentrate, Master!
Identify what feels out of place. This.
Here.
He's bleeding because he's the real one.
Yeah, that is a suspicious spot. Speaking of which, that wound, why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this. So, why?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the Mystery Labyrinth.
Then... that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
How did you enter the Mystery Labyrinth?
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Let's finish things. Next time I'll come at you full force. This will decide Kanai Ward's fate. Only one of us will leave here alive. Tell me you're Answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question!
Alright, I'll try.
How did Makoto enter the mystery labyrinth? Coalescence.
This is it!
What the hell? Okay, maybe that was wrong. Maybe not.
Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the Mystery Labyrinth. But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the Mystery Labyrinth.
Master, when did you use coalescence with him?
Well, that's the strange part.
I
I've never used
didn't.
coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to begin with.
You don't know that.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome
You
that
used
mystery.
coalescence. He did.
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the mystery labyrinth. So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier.
Oh, when I helped him over the
We
pipe.
should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, lend me a hand. I said, lend me a hand. And then you did. That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami!
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
Huh?
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization's number one.
Number one's forte?
Dun dun dun.
What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how can I use it? Shinigami? Why aren't you saying anything? What are you hiding?
I can't say. I promised.
Promised?
Part of the
That's
pact.
wrong. It's the end for you if you can't figure this out. I will end you!
Bloody hell.
Why am I able to use number one's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories? That must mean
Yuma's true identity is number one. Means under the mask is
Homunculus
me.
was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number one Makoto Kagutsuchi!
Dun dun dun.
That's impossible. So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along. You are number one from the WDO, and I'm the homunculus created from your DNA.
I'm #1 of the World Detective Organization? That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power. But on the video feed, #1 looks like an old man.
That's not #1.
That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become #1 have rarely shown their faces to the public. They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles.
And that flashback that we saw of the two people in the WDO talking about #1 taking the book into the vault, we were supposed to assume that Yuma was the shorter one of the two people that were talking, but Yuma was actually the one walking past with the book.
And that old man was your double. Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Cocohead.
It's just not us.
It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express.
Morning, Nem.
You swapped places with the person named Yuma. I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times.
I have?
So, I'm not Yuma? Then the real Yuma Cocohead.
Who gave up their identity as Yuma Cocohead? Well, it's not that person, because that person's me and that person's not Yuma. It's not Shinigami. It's not Kurumi, because she's definitely a homunculus, because she got hit by the sun. It's not Makoto. Not Yomi. It's not Martina. It's not this guy, because this guy was the double. The ramen stand owner. That's the little kid from the Nail Man case, but no, his dad's the watchmaker guy. And this is the... Is it the ramen stand guy? It has to be, right? Because... yeah, I reckon it's the ramen stand guy.
Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are #1 of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as number 1. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And, of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well. That's how we switched places? That's just my theory, anyway. Our minds work the same way, after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan. However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number 1, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
Cooking.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
Of course.
So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth. You realized I was number 1? Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight. Because you and I have the same face. I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original. But that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward.
The singer from Foo Fighters shaved. He'd look just like the drummer from Nirvana.
About it?
Crazy.
Why let us just roam free? As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with.
Yeah, it's uncanny, that is.
But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment. Waiting? To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
Huh?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly. Which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals. Perfect crime? With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and number 1 of the World Detective Organization. I'll be invincible! That was your goal all along? Exactly. I let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan. All so I can kill you here!
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish. To protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here.
Sure.
Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace. To this city,
You are the real evil, detective. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego. No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, I'll fight back using your own brain against you. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right to live too. I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are #1 of the WDO!
Sorry, your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting. Master?
If this is the truth I've been seeking all this time, maybe I should sacrifice myself here.
What?
If what he said is true, it sounds like I'm the one threatening the peace in this city. You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to destroy this wonderful world.
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people. You are dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kanai Ward. That's why I must defeat you, to protect this city!
He's wrong, Master! You don't need to listen to anything he says!
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy. But by that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed for the sake of everyone else.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised! You said you'd never turn away from the truth!
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now. And now that I do, I've realized something.
Now it's time to turn away.
If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter! We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth!
It does matter! This is their problem. I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them. Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution? When I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
Uh-oh. Looks like the submarine.
I wanted to help someone. Help people. Which means
to remain here. For the good of everyone I love.
The fuck was that? Open up. Am I supposed to be able to move here? No.
Master, you idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself?
Not the octopus stretch.
Deciding that on your own? I'm not going to let you!
Damn. Get octopused.
You're shouldering everything alone, and I've lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him! You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable, puffy partner by your side.
I didn't ask for this. I don't remember asking for your powers.
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master. I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly,
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't you? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. Although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that? I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as #1 to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but The truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved. But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing. Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me, just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do it. But...
There is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So, I'll keep solving mysteries. Happiness shrouded in mystery.
I'll solve them all.
Happiness.
Master!
real happiness? Happiness not shrouded in mystery?
You believe that could exist in Kanai Ward?
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this so-called perfect solution?
A copy couldn't accomplish it, but you think you can? Just because you're the original? You're an empty shell of a man who has lost his memories. Do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries together. My memories in my past don't matter. I will solve it all as Yuma Kokuhead!
Still the dumbest name in the game. Not the Raincoat Killer.
Years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi.
Oh, I see.
UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other. And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1. The first of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
Got him.
Here I go! I can't lose.
Duplicates?
So this is the last stand, Well, the facts only matter to one of them, Master. So, find the real guy and throw the truth right in his face! Let's go!
Yeah, let's! I can't back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way!
It's that one.
Most successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into.
Did I get him?
To eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As your clone, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I.
I mean, that's technically true.
The Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the Yuji facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the Blank Week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The Yuji decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose! I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone!
A Hunter x Hunter reference.
Found out about the Yuji's inhumane research. You blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. I did whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to. If I didn't, who would? After your negotiations with the Yuji, Kanai Ward became isolated and independent. True to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated her position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Posing as number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward.
Boom.
Here I go.
Oh, bloody hell.
Take this! These criminals were turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wesker were planning to leak information about them to the outside world. If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. And you helped Chief Yako get his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Wesker and Yomi out of the picture! I can't lose. I have to defeat you! Stay out of my way! Take this! I'll push through!
Going with a Getsuga.
I'll still fight! I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone!
Damn.
I have to do it!
Master! I'll help you out! Get him! There you go! Let's go!
Thanks, Shinigami! This is everything that happened in Kanai Ward! Koto Kagutsuchi! Using Kanai Ward is your excuse. You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes in mystery!
Is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands. Or so I believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do? What else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take anymore. Somebody help me.
Did we do it? Did we win?
You did it, Master!
Sorry, Shinigami. Can you wait a bit? You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crimes? Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that. Only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. My intention was to review our answers here. It looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries. There's a great contradiction here. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit another crime. I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. And yet, I ended up creating even more. The mysteries have consumed me. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this.
So he's just gonna
Yes,
kill all
we
the
do.
homunculi?
I know it's our only option. But can you really do it? It's a cruel decision to make. What's wrong? If you refuse, you'll be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward. Or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me already! Otherwise, you will die here instead!
Destroy the mystery labyrinth? Or stay in the mystery labyrinth? Well, I'm obviously gonna destroy it. Get him out of
You
here.
choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
Yep. We're doing this one.
Are you sure? Is this your solution, Master?
Yes.
I've decided. The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed. That's a relief. I knew you'd make the right choice. I leave the rest to you. I can finally let it end. No, I won't be the one to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. That's not the perfect solution I'm looking for. It's not the perfect solution unless everyone is saved. Do you still not get it? Idealism solves nothing. It's not just about my ideals. I have a plan. What are you going to do? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make
It's an anime
everyone
game.
happy.
Idealism is the lifeblood of
So
anime
instead,
worlds.
why not let the people of Kanai
True.
Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures. Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution? It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think they can accept the truth? I'm sure of it. I believe in them, and I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward. So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything, not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery. Solving the mystery in the real world
Still doesn't
will
explain
destroy the
how
mystery
he's going
labyrinth
to
that
do
was
that.
spawned from it. Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here in my place?
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee. I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1. I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA.
Yeah,
and
probably
yet,
not.
You're trusting someone else to find the solution for you? This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant. That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. But you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for my shortcomings.
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them and put your fate in their hands. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Can you cancel Coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields Coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if Coalescence is cancelled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Well then, all that's left is for you to end your Coalescence. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you with this.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but you're just too naive.
You're right about that. You've got a good partner, I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories, you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self. How ironic. Very well. You can count on me. I'll take care of the rest. I'm now going to cancel my Coalescence.
I mean, my Coalescence.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the Mystery Labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right. I know. But destroying the Mystery Labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame. I wanted to make you a detective greater than #1 himself. But I guess this is it.
Whoa, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Excuse me.
Emergency exit?
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Huh? This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you, before we entered the Mystery Labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy price?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
Of course it will.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back?
What if I don't want
if
them
I
back?
go through that door?
You got it.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the Mystery Labyrinths.
Huh? Why?
And that's how it goes with Duck Gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known. The same goes for the people who entered the Mystery Labyrinth using Coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you?
Wait, but if Makoto forgets about the Mystery Labyrinth and everything about it,
Either return to the Book of Death and
he'll forget to
sleep for
tell everyone the
centuries,
truth.
or vanish with this Mystery Labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much. Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others. You and #1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't. Maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together.
Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
I can't help it.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
I mean, can I just choose not to? No, I'm going in this direction. See ya. Just gonna jump off the edge. I don't want to. So why is this guy here? What if I walk through the exit from the wrong side? Oh.
Oh, hold on. Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Grab her and pull her out with you.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you? Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course. And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
All right. Ba-bom. 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 Hey, I reached max detective rank. Let's go. Did I mess up anything? Nope. Oh, God. Epilogue.
More rain. Same as always. Until recently, I despised this rain. I thought it was just dark and sad. But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it. At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping.
Epilogue ring code.
First, a new raincoat.
Oh, I'm Kurumi during the epilogue?
Hi, Kurumi! I've got your order right here! Ta-da! Amaterasu Corporation's brand spanking new raincoat! It'll easily block out both rain and sunlight.
Thank you.
Wow! Amaterasu sure has changed. They're even making products for us now. Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff. So we never knew what they were making. But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward really changed things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice to have a local business invested in our town's interests. Of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kanai Ward.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto can
The
handle
size of that umbrella.
You got that right. Glory to the future of Kanai Ward. By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
it. Yeah, something like that.
Nice. Well,
Or the
take
bag
care.
said he ho
Good
on
rain
the
to
side
you.
there.
Likewise. Good rain to you too. Next on the shopping list is... right, body cream.
Said somebody in a yellow raincoat with a kid. On the main street, okay.
Right.
What's my Manila got some picture books, new ones from outside Kanai Ward. Coming in.
Hey.
Already there's so many books I want.
Wow.
Books are you getting? Quiet Stuff, Caterpillar, one Calicos, and a big ship but wood.
Here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Aww.
The Classroom Trials of the Black and White Bear sounds pretty interesting.
Aww.
That's funny.
Aww.
That's it. Okay, it wants me to go down.
Excuse me. Do you have the body cream I ordered?
Of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight.
Chubby
It's
shopper.
perfect for us homunculi. It's perfect for us homunculi. I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
I never would have imagined. Oh well, that's life.
It was all so sudden. That day,
Don't,
Mr. Makoto
don't
started
cancel
all of
me
us
on
in
Twitter
common
or
with
anything,
that
but I feel
emergency
like that's a
broadcast.
bit more than chubby.
Seeing
Just
his
saying.
face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all monstrous homunculi?
We're not monsters. We're just a little bit different from regular people.
Right, that's what Mr. Makoto said. Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here. Everyone feels the same way.
For now, I think we should just take it slow. If we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives with more hope.
Right. We're immortal, after all. We've got plenty of time. Besides, we all made
Got
the
Loki
decision
and
together.
Mantis' funerals
After we
today,
voted
all
on the
healers
referendum,
done.
we chose
Nice.
to follow Mr. Makoto. So yeah, like he said, we need to take it slow and live with hope.
Yeah, Loki's one was annoying. I managed to get it in a Doom match, I think.
Okie dokie.
Or a free-for-all or
Next
whatever.
is- Oh, right. I need to buy a map.
Like, fuck, am I going to be able to do it in a real game? Mostly because I never played Loki.
Since then, the people in town have stopped eating meat buns. No one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of. I think that's a natural response.
Wait, but how are they
Our
living?
bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human.
And they have to eat to survive? Oh, bookstore. Bookstore. What up, old man?
Excuse me? Excuse?
Oh, sorry. How can I help?
Do you have what I ordered?
The map, right? You want the world map.
Yes, that's right.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order books from around the world. I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but read every one.
I understand. It's been a while since we were able to interact with anyone outside of the city.
There have been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto is handling the negotiations, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be. Of course.
Mr. Makoto is so amazing. Even if it was decided by the referendum, he quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate with the unified government as well. Although he did say it was his way of atoning, he was ready to turn himself in. But we stopped him from doing so with that referendum. Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. It'd be awful if he ever
They
collapsed from it all.
Brexited themselves.
Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired? I'm not sure myself.
Whatever the case, he better not overwork himself. He is Kanai Ward's leader, and leader of us homunculi.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and homunculi has just begun. Anyway, about that world map. What made you
Matarasu
want
probably
to get it?
developed some supplement alternative. Probably.
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
A crush, huh?
So the next up should be the last one. I must have my precious multi-pack of instant ramen.
What? But she can't even eat the ramen. Wait, can I... Ah. Information about the chapter was added to the figurine hints. Wow. Kinda already got them all, so that's fine. This is kind of annoying that I can't buy the last 2 skills that I need. Wait, it updated Zilch again? What the fuck?
All the meat bun shops vanished from town, but ramen shops popped up in their place.
Human ramen.
Oh, Kurumi!
Oh, Yuma.
You look busy.
I sure am, but busy is great for business. I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need. And of course, it's super yummy, says everyone.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Still don't understand how he developed
I think so too.
a ramen.
Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen? For now, I
Can
need
give
about a month's
homunculi that need human meat
A month?
all the nutrients they
Sure
need.
thing, but why do you need so much?
It's a secret.
Thank you. You want to get a bite to eat while you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too. That's it for the shopping. I've safely completed all my preparations. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I better hurry or I won't make it in time.
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place.
So they
After all
weren't
is said
dead?
and done, I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here. But departure is just the start of a new adventure. Be sure not to forget anything before we set sail.
Hey, princess! Your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true. Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
Kurumi! You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Yeah, maybe.
Where's Vivia? Vivia? What are you doing?
Hey, Kurumi. I figured if I stayed inside a suitcase, someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting. All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia. Wow. You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident,
I mean, it looks like she's
we
planning
stayed
on
at the
leaving
agency
as
to
well.
monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. The city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great
Are
look.
they going to explain how they're still alive?
Not true. Detectives are heroes to me.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare will be at his service. Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
Oh.
So, where will you go now?
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that. I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers.
I thought WDO headquarters was bombed in that terrorist attack.
Oh, come on! How many times do I have to explain it to you? The explosion footage we saw was all a sham!
A sham? So, it never really happened? Why would anyone do such a thing? For what purpose?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it look like we died too. He prepared clothes identical to our outfits, and also found skeletons similar to our body types.
Yeah, I thought everyone was dead.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi. Nothing can kill us.
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homunculus?
Why don't you get it? How many times do I have to explain everything?
My apologies. My mind has been in a haze ever since we inhaled that white smoke.
Do you even know how long ago that was?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top floor of Kanai Tower, right?
Yeah, it was Makoto's room. We were trapped in there. While we were locked up, the final battle took place.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
Yes. But only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez. It's all so unbelievable.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was number one of the WDO.
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as number one.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting more and more exhausting.
You were so quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, I mean the former #1, go?
Good
I
question.
think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
He vanished without a word. I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word. There's something I want to say to everyone.
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Do you know where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Come on. If you're gonna confess you love him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant. Right. I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former #1 of the WDO. And a homunculus informant. Yeah, I think you two would make a great team.
Well, come on, we should get going already. Since he quit, the WDO is in a state of chaos. #1's position is still vacant. An election to decide the next #1 will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
Wait, so #1 is an elected
Maybe I'll
position,
nominate myself?
not a this is the best person
Hey, why are you sighing?
in the WDO?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
Right. Bye, Halara. I'll see you again soon.
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime. When you do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too. And even your friends' friends. See ya. Bye, Kurumi! Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Tetsuhiko. It is so hard to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. Well then, I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi. And of course, I must thank the chief as well.
Did she remember her
All
suitcase?
my heart. Farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
Someone's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort. It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia! Everyone is gone. Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth. It's all thanks to this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
What did I think of the final labyrinth? Eh. I don't feel particularly strongly or negatively about it compared to the rest of the game.
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So, I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone. In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me. Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
And that's it. Most Danganronpa sounding soundtrack ever. The monkey line needs specific nutrients. What the hell will she do after one supply of ramen is depleted? I don't know. Unskippable credits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna do. Well, no, it doesn't make her go crazy. She'll just die, wouldn't she? go crazy, then die. That how that works? I thought it was just the sun that made them go crazy. I mean, I suppose he could, but wouldn't he just forget everything again?
Information.
We did it, boss! That was easy.
Why is he still wearing the hat? It's not exactly raining, is it?
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
Oh, that's gotta be saying, see.
All right.
Raincoats in the desert. Yeah. Completed the game. Hooray! Alright, I guess I've got to do... Is it this one? The Yakko one. Okay. Because these will take place during the game, right? This is the only one that takes place after it. Actually, no, because this doesn't happen after either. How could it be set after? I guess we'll find out. Only autosave is enabled for sub-stories. Yeah, that's because they only last about half an hour. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it is set in the, Homunculus lab.
Darling. Darling.
Oh, we're playing as zombie.
Yes, I'm Yuma. Chief, you understand me?
Oh, he got blasted by the sun. Do I have to walk into the sun first, or?
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective. I won't cause any trouble for you.
And then it goes away, and then it comes back after. Okay.
That depends on the payment.
I was gonna say, he's just gonna fall down these stairs, isn't he? What an idiot.
Darling. Chief, please stay with us.
I can't believe people actually paid for these DLCs.
I got a bit lost.
You haven't grown up at all.
That voice sounds... No, I mean, he's definitely dead, and he's definitely a zombie right now.
I've been waiting for you, my darling.
still smoking in that portrait, though.
I'm sorry, but I quit.
Oh, wait! I promise I'll figure out some way to pay you by tomorrow. Please wait just another 2 days. No, a week. Wait for another week, please.
It's not about the money. Take a look at this town. Everything's changed. Nobody wants detectives here.
That's not true. The place has grown so big, it's just harder to see those in trouble. There are many people in need of our help.
Where are they then? We haven't had a single customer for a month. If there's any trouble, just ask Amaterasu. They do everything, right? Why bother hiring a detective?
But this is our town. If we don't protect it, who will?
Our town? How long will you keep dreaming? This place belongs to Amaterasu now.
But we promise we protect this town together!
But protect it from what? Let the peacekeepers handle it. I hear that Amaterasu pays them pretty well. I'm hoping they'll interview me there soon. Yako, I feel bad saying this, but you should quit being a detective and find a proper job.
What, you think this gig isn't proper?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I think you're out of your mind. Listen, you leave me alone from here on out. I don't want you dragging me down when I try to join the Peacekeepers.
Hey!
I'm all alone now.
Hey there,
Uh-oh.
Chief. When are you gonna pay your rent?
Sorry, I'm gathering the money for that right now.
You said that last week! And if you can't get me the money by today, I'll sell this place off to Amaterasu like I first planned. They'll pay a lot better than renting it out to you.
I understand. I'll do something about it today. Actually, could you wait until the end of the month?
Not a chance!
This is where he finds a submarine to sell.
Jeez.
Are you with the Nocturnal Detective Agency?
Yes?
I'm looking for this person. I'll put a down payment of 100,000. If you find the target and bring her to me, it'll be 1 million. How about it?
A million? I'll do it. Please give me this job.
The woman currently works at a lab for Amaterasu Corporation.
Amaterasu again. That's annoying.
Is there a problem? If so, I can find someone else.
No, there's no problem. Yeah, screw Amaterasu, am I right?
Wonderful. Contact me once you find that woman.
Understood. Just for my reference, what will you do with the gal once I find her?
You'd be better off not getting too nosy.
$1 million covers 6 months worth of rent. Luck is back on my side. I better start on the job right away.
Amaterasu Times. There you go, you found her.
That's the woman.
Excuse me. What nice weather we're having.
It's raining?
Oh, I like the rain? Fine, here's the truth. I'm a detective. Someone hired me to search for you.
Ah, got it. I think I know why. I probably know your client, too. So, are you going to contact him? I'll go right now if you want.
Wait! Damn it. What am I doing? I should have just called
What
my
are you
client
doing?
right away. Who is my client? He didn't seem like the usual sort. I work as a detective because I want to protect the city. I can't work for him if he's a criminal or something.
Aren't you supposed to vet your clients?
Are you laughing? Hey, I'm dead serious about my job.
Sorry, I was just contemplating how your head must be full of rust.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It wasn't one. Well, I suppose an antique has its own charms.
Antique?
Your client is from our lab's rival organization. He's probably a headhunter. It's not uncommon. I get offers like this all the time. Some try more forceful methods, such as hiring a detective.
Oh, because you're a researcher at Amaterasu.
That's right. To be honest, it's not that great of a place. My boss is an ass, and my colleagues are all depressed. When their own research doesn't go well, they yell and throw mugs at me. Just the other day. Anyway, if my research is successful, it'll open a whole new field in regenerative medicine. It's still ongoing, but so far, it can repair nerve cells by simply ingesting medication. Do you understand how incredible that is? Do you see?
No, I do not.
Yeah, I don't know about all this. Are you really supposed to tell me what you're researching? Shouldn't that stuff be kept secret? I'd really love to avoid getting dragged into a weird mess.
Oh no. Well, whatever. Just make sure you don't tell anyone else. You should be good at that if you're a detective, right?
Of course.
Well, then, will you also keep quiet about where I am?
Yes, of course. Wait, hold on. You're asking me to lie to my client? That's entirely different.
How so? You could just say you never found me.
This is my job. It'd be one thing if he was a criminal or something, but a headhunter... There's no reason for me to keep quiet. My livelihood is on the line. A million is on the line.
Yeah, so you should have called him.
I don't like it. Can't you respect my wishes? I live in
A
this town.
million.
You said you wanted to protect us, so why don't you start with protecting me?
Well, hold on.
I work for Amaterasu because I'm from this town. I wanted to stay here, so I chose to work for them. I don't want to go anywhere else. If you're from around here, then you should feel the same way.
You were born here as well?
Will you really sell me out for some cash? Or will you protect your fellow citizen, born in the same town? Which part is your real work, Mr. Detective?
I knew I shouldn't have spoken with her. After
Yeah, you
hearing all
really
that,
shouldn't have.
Is there any possible way I could sell her out? Is that something a detective would do? All right, I'll leave you be. But you said you're not happy at your current workplace, yeah? In that case, I think you should really consider his offer.
No matter what comes my way, I have no plans to change my mind. I love this town.
Yeah. I also love this place. It's why I work as a detective.
Damn it!
If she'd just taken the offer, she'd still be alive.
I found you.
Watch out!
Holy shit.
Get out of here now! That's not the sort of headhunting I'd imagined.
You bastard!
I won't let you have your way in this town. I'm the only detective Kanai Ward's got. You got that?
Guess this is the last chance I'll have to enjoy the scenery. Ow.
I heard your detective agency was here. Are you okay? You're hurt.
Do I look okay to you? I'm hurting all over thanks to you. I lost my pay, and now I'm being forced to cover the damages to that cafe. All my friends are gone. I have nothing left.
Well,
What happened to the 100,000 he got given?
I'm sorry.
Why are you here? The client's long gone. I have no business with you.
Why do you insist on being a detective? Even if you're doing it for the city's sake, aren't you getting tired of it?
When I was a kid, I'd gather with all the neighborhood kids and play detective. I loved it. I made matching badges for my friends and we went around patrolling. I was so proud to wear it on my chest. I let it get to my head. I said our group of detectives would protect this town. It's been decades. But I still can't bring myself to lie to my childhood friends. Kanai Ward is going through some major changes.
It's been decades. Seriously, how old is this guy?
So, I've decided to continue being the only one.
He's like
You haven't
28.
grown up at all.
That's...
Thanks for protecting me earlier. You know, more people may be coming after me. So I'd like to make you an offer, Mr. Detective. How would you like to work as my bodyguard? I knew this day would come. Thank goodness for my research. This medicine can regenerate nerve cells. It's still in development, but I suppose I can leave a sample behind. It might be completed if someone takes over my research. It may even regenerate zombified brain cells. Look at you. Protecting me. Thanks, my sweet detective. You've done well. If the medication doesn't help, maybe you'd feel better if you saw me again? Hmm?
So basically, they couldn't even commit to killing the chief. I would have been so mad if I'd spent money on that. Bloody hell. Him and Vivia came together. Oh, I see. You're silver 3 now? Nice. Yeah, I actually didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. I don't like the implications of it. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that the homunculi can be fixed. Commit to keeping people dead. If you're gonna kill people off, commit to it, you know? Don't come back 2 years later and go, haha, just kidding. I want my cake and I want to eat it as well. Yeah. Maybe I'm just bitter. Because the more I played this game, alright, this is gonna sound weird, okay? The more I played this game, the less I liked it. And I think by the end, I've just grown into a bitter, twisted old man that just doesn't want anything nice to happen to it. And I think that's perfectly reasonable. I think it's time you took your meds. Maybe. What time is it? 1:30? I think we've got some time to check out iLimit or AI Limit, however you're supposed to say it. Why did I start liking the game less and less? Because it became too easy to figure it out, right? I think from... Let's see, what was the second case? Second case was the school one, right? I think from the second case onwards, the game just became too easy. And I mean, there was some stuff that I predicted even during like the train section in chapter 0. But like obviously I didn't know that much back then. But from like case 2 onwards, I pretty much had it solved before I ever made it into the labyrinth or whatever. Like the school one is a little bit different because I had the right answer, but just slightly different. And yeah, the whole thing was just a little bit... It just became too predictable and it just kind of felt a bit boring to me. Because I was like, I'm also doing that thing where I'm comparing it to Danganronpa. And it just felt worse. The mini games were worse, the characters were worse, the story was worse somehow. I just started to like it less and less the more I played. Because it just started to reinforce those things in my head. It's like, what's that? You think the characters are bad? You're gonna keep thinking that. You think the story's bad? You're gonna keep thinking that. Like, there was never a point in the game that kind of recaptured that thing that I had in Danganronpa when I was playing those games. So yeah, it just became... It's my own fault. Like, there's nothing wrong with the game. The game is fine. I just had high expectations, I think. You know what? Actually, you know what? It's not the game's fault that I didn't like it. It's Frost's fault that I didn't like it. Because he hyped this thing up so much that it could never live up to that. It could never live up to the game that I thought it would be because of everything that Frost has told me over the past year plus. It's your fault, Frost. I hope you're happy. No, I didn't get hyped for it for an entire year. When the game came out on the Switch, Frost played it and I didn't, because I never plan on turning my Switch on. Because why would I? But Frost has been talking about it since it came out on the Switch. And talking about how good it was. And I was just like, yeah, I'll play it when it's not on the Switch. But he kept talking it up so much that it could never live up to that. Like I said, the game was probably fine. I'm just doing my usual bitter old man thing. I'll prescribe you a second playthrough 5 years down the line, have a better perspective on it. Fuck no. Anyway, give me a couple of minutes to set up this this demo that I want to check out, and I'll be back, and then we can talk more about it then. I'll be back in a sec.